Hey everyone, this is Ann with cnsave.com. The other day I did a video about how to ship items when they weigh over a pound, and you need to ship parcel post, priority, flat rate, regional rate. And that of course brought up questions about, well, what about first class? So this video, I'm going to cover first class shipping. So through the post office, first class shipping is now anything under a pound. It used to be 13 ounces or less, but they recently raised it to 16 ounces. So 16 ounces or less, or you could say up to 16 ounces, items can go first class. And when you're printing your postage online, that is a substantial savings on items that weigh in the 14, 15, 16 ounce range compared to when we used to have to ship them parcel or priority. So I'm going to go through how I create a listing for first class and then how I ship first class. So this item just sold, but let's pretend I'm going back to the day that I listed it. First class items have to ship in a plain envelope or a plain box. They cannot ship in the priority mail boxes. Priority mail boxes are only for priority mail. Don't put other things in them. Don't wrap them up in paper. Get plain boxes, plain envelopes, poly bags, whatever it is for first class. So here I have some bubble mailers, and these replacement heads, you can see they weigh just over 1 ounce. They almost weigh 2 ounces. When you're weighing for first class, what I like to do is I like to just do a general weight for the listing. I talked about when I do items that are over a pound, that I just do the range, 1 to 2 pounds, 2 to 3 pounds, 3 to 4 pounds. When you're doing first class, the price is going to vary depending on the actual weight. However, when you are listing something, you don't always know exactly the container it's going to ship in. So what I do when I'm listing is I just am getting a general weight for my listing. So when I went to list this, I just put it on here and I see, okay, that's an ounce. It's super lightweight. Obviously, then when it goes to ship, I chose this envelope, but I could have chose a poly bag. I could have chosen something different. So getting the exact ounce for me when I go to list is not important. I just do either 13 ounces or up to a pound, and I will show you why here when I go to create the listing. So I'm going back and pretending that I'm creating this listing as I first did it. So you can see I've got title, go down here, photos, we go all the way down to the shipping section, shipping details. You can see what I did here. I chose parcel and I made it free. So why did I do that? For most items that are shipping first class, they are small, lightweight, obviously because they're under a pound, but they tend to be lower value items, things that are in the $10 range. So I almost always put first class items with quote unquote free shipping, quote unquote meaning somebody's got to pay for it. And if I make it free, I have to pay for it. So why did I put parcel instead of first class? I put parcel as the free option because for buyers, they see that and they see that that is the economy version and that it takes a little longer for them to get the item. Versus priority, which they have the option to pay for, that shows up as expedited shipping and it costs more and they get it faster. So from a buyer's point of view, when they're buying, they're getting this item and they see, oh, it has free shipping. Okay, it's parcel, so it's going to take, a week maybe to get here. On my end though, however, I know that when I'm going to ship this item, that it's going to go first class. It's only going to cost a few ounces for me to ship this, and the buyer's going to get it a lot faster. So I can obviously save money on my end getting a closer weight, and the buyer's going to get their package a lot faster and they're going to be happy. Now, if it was something that I was charging the buyer for back when back when first class was up to 13 ounces, I still would have listed this at 13 ounces. So this, just as an example, I would have put this first class and I would have unmarked the free shipping. And that shows the buyer, okay, this is what first class costs. It's the cheapest option. I would put it at 13 ounces and they would pay about $4 for the item to be shipped. Like I said, I don't generally do that anymore. I will usually go with the parcel and make it free so they feel they're getting a better value. And it just gives me more time, obviously, to package my orders. Although I do ship them the next business day. Now, why did I just go up to 13 ounces on something like this when it clearly was less? Honestly, this item, I probably would have marked it down maybe to 8 or 10, but I did give myself a wide berth. If I am having the buyer pay shipping, I want to make sure that I have enough weight in there that in case it's a different item and it needs to go in a different package. Sometimes I maybe would have got this and put an envelope and then I realized, oh wait, maybe I should ship that in a box. And I've got a little more weight. So whatever the bit of overage was, I just count that to my handling fee. So again, let's say that I had put this at 10 ounces. The buyer paid 10 ounces, and then obviously it's not going to cost that much. What bit of overage I make just goes into my handling fee. I don't do that very often anymore. Like I said, again, generally stuff goes free shipping for me, but if I make them pay and I need to get a more exact weight, I will just narrow it down to a lower ounce, but give me a little buffer there for me to cover my postage. Okay, so let's go back to this item which has sold. Here it is on the scale, and now I'm going to go to do the shipping. So I'm in my eBay. I just go to the item, print shipping label, and if my internet will work, yay! Then you can see here I'm in my package details page. Now again, I had listed the item as parcel, but clearly it's under a pound, so it can go first class. So what I will do is I will open the change weight and dimensions. I will change this. I'm going to put it at 3 ounces. Now, even though you can see it's would be at the 2 ounce, because you have to round up. My dad will package this in bubble wrap, and I will put a packing slip and a card in, which could bump it up to a bit over 2 ounces. So just to be safe, I will put 3 ounces. It's not going to make that big of a difference. I don't need the package dimensions. Package dimensions you only need if the item is oversized. So basically anything larger than 12 by 12 by 12, this is clearly not. So you don't need to worry about package dimensions. So I put in the total weight of the package. I'm going to put 3 ounces. And then we'll calculate, and it'll bring up all of my options that you can see here. You can see that if it was going parcel post, it'd be $6.68. However, first class, $2.61. So I will just lock that in. And then all I need to do is save it. I'm looking at the camera. I need to look at my screen. Save it. Now here sometimes eBay gets a little tricky. You just want to make sure it actually changed it. So now you can see carrier, post office, first class, 3 ounces. And then all I have to do is purchase my postage and print the label, and it's done. So I hope that makes more sense for those of you who are struggling with first class. Basically, it's anything up to 1 pound. I almost always put free shipping on this stuff so that I only have to worry about what it's actually going to weigh when I go to ship it. Don't forget to account for packing supplies. Like I said, my dad will put this on bubble wrap. I'll put a packing slip in it. I'll put one of my thank you cards in it, which will add to the weight along with tape and all that stuff. It doesn't take too much to bump your weight up. So just to be safe, give yourself a little more room when you are putting the weight in to cover yourself, and then just purchase your postage, put it on the envelope, and off it will go. So hope you guys found this helpful. Again, I do have a book, eBay Shipping Made Easy, where I go over all the shipping for eBay. I will link that below. If you guys like these tutorial type of videos, give this one a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new for more eBay content. So till the next one, thanks for watching. Bye.